Alright, so cool. My name is Zakashi, guys, and in this video here, I'm going to be giving you the best teams and equipment for the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution VEGETA and Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, the tag unit that's dropped for the Legends Festival 2023. Of course, if you're watching this video, you definitely have them, so I shouldn't be wasting your time anymore. Press the subscribe button and let's get into the details for this video. Right, so cool. First up, we got Universe Rep. I'm not showing you the full team because I'm always missing the pieces. I don't have Android 17 and he's really the glue that holds the team together, although the team could function as well without him. 17's on the leader slot, right? 17, he is going to keep your team alive for longer than necessary because they're already going to stay alive forever and they're just going to do a lot of cards coming your way. Go Frieza and obviously Evo Ken, I'm going to keep saying, are really going to carry you to victory. Now, if I go to my party formation or character list rather, I'm going to bring up all the Universe Rep characters. So we've got the new Golden Frieza if you want to attach him to this team as well. The blues, no blues except 17, and I already mentioned him, so he would be your leader slot option. The greens, they're all washed except Rev Sign, maybe on top of going to Zenkai, so consider him as a Zenkai buff in the near future. We're going to purple. Jiren's actually a very good option. Do not sleep on him. UI Sign and Go Frieza, but Go Frieza is obviously the best. Jiren's probably your second option. UI Sign could be your second option too, depending on your playstyle. And in terms of yellows, if it's not Golden Frieza or this yellow Jiren at 14 stars, you don't want to have anybody on your team. Now, most of that, depending on who your main three is going to be, you would build the bench around them. So in this case, you can see it's basically Son family. If I put 17 on the leader slot, my bench would be all Son family oriented. So if I take this off, take this off, take this off, take this off. If I'm going to green, I could also, I can't make it God Key related because Goku and Frieza are not God Key related, right? But let's start with Go Frieza. So you can see I got Pan, they get the Z ability, works very well. If I go to green, I can add Super Saiyan 3 Goku, there's a saying there, works very well. Do you see how I'm already connecting the pieces? When I get Toppo, so let me find him. Toppo's here, right? I add Toppo to it, his Z ability, Universe Survival Saga, and then the Zenkai is for Universe Rep, which they've already established. So that would be the next one on the team. Then I just have 17 on the leader slot, and that could be these two getting buffs, and 17 is literally that extra layer of protection for my team. It's just an example of me just specifically prioritizing the main three. It's not the best example I could give you because you know there's already a lot of people that specifically just go ahead and buff Goku and Frieza miles in. So like I can go one, or I just subbed them out, but I can go one. Vegeta is an option too, so that's already two there. I can't put Frieza because reasons, obviously. The Evo Ken wouldn't get, but this is just an example of like specifically choosing this guy to be the one to get the buffs. It really just depends on who you're going for, but Evo Ken obviously fit on this team. They are doing damage and they pretty much hold up for themselves, so you don't need to think too much when you're building Universe Rep because all the pieces just fall together well, and even if the units were all separate, they could still do as much work. So yeah, just make sure you have 17 and you will be carried to victory, I'll be honest. Now this next one I got Son family, and with Son family there's just so many pieces you could have, so many. So I'm going to go to my character list, I'm going to change my filter, change, and I'm going to bring out Son family. It's right there, right? You're going to see there's so many. So let me scroll to the bottom first because I'm missing these three. So just consider these two as options, right? The Goku, the third one you don't really want to use, Dragon Ball specifically. But yeah, we've got Beast Gohan, Super Saiyan Goku. That's already two great options. They've got Zenkai buffers. I've already established some on the top row, Nameku for example. You could keep it Saiyan related, or you could just keep it Son family going. The Zenkai buffs, it depends on who is your main three. Going into green, look, tag falls are there, obviously, but you're using Evo Ken, so I don't think you want to run two greens with all these purples. Going into purple, Revhan, UI Sign, but of course your main one's going to be Go Frieza without a doubt. Going into yellow, Future Gohan and Super Saiyan 4 Goku, they will definitely be your main options. And then red, you're obviously going to have Beast or Pan, depending on how you want to go. I think you should go for Beast personally. I would go for Beast personally, so I'd probably run something like this. Bring out the boy Beast, and I might even add another Beast. So I'll run these three. I'll go for Pan for HP, that's cool. And then I'd consider somehow getting a buff for this unit here. So if I look around, I don't think there's a Son family buffer that works for green, which is actually quite tight. So I might have to rework who I'd work with or just avoid buffing him in entirety. So in this case, I might want to prioritize this Beast, then I'll prioritize this Beast because they're on leader, they're going to get everything, but everybody syncs up anyways. it depends on what team. I might have to go more like Saiyan orientated if I wanted to buff these guys. So if I actually take off these two and I go to my purples, I put Gold Freeze on the leader slot, for example. So this is still Sun Family, by the way. And then I put UI Science. So I want to run double purple this time. It gives me more leeway to have Zenkai buffs for, you know, my guy. I'm gonna have to take off this. Changes the bench, of course, and then I'd have to go for the Zenkai buff. So where is Beerus? You know, Beerus is there, and I think this Vegeta as well, Zenkai buffs God Key, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you see there, 3 Zenkai buffs right there for there, and this guy's getting the Z abilities for all of it as well, and then Gold Freezers on leader. It's all down to your creativity. As long as you know what pieces are available, you really just got to consider how your box really looks. But this is still Sun Family, even though it merges with like God Key. It's a madness. But yeah, Legends with the leader slot, it'll blow your mind. So we've got to get into some equipments now. This equipment here is the range type equipment in the Legends ranking exchange shop. Over here you can get just straight blast. There's not much more to go into. It's only for range type though, so it fits for Evo Ken, and you can get the 10 times Kamehameha memory. Nice. Of course, from the Legends ranking exchange shop, it is quite tedious, I will not lie, but if you can get one, then it is still good for your team. This equipment here is the new equipment that's come out for the Universe Survival Saga. You can see you get 35% blast attack. I've actually got lucky on this one really big. You can get this from the Ultimate Equipment Collection. It's the only place you can get it, but this is kind of like a must-have in my opinion. I think the health restoration and the blast attack is a big deal to have on your Evo Ken. So yeah, definitely grab that from the Ultimate Equipment Collection. Depending on what team you're running, if you're running Sun Family, this is going to be very effective because you can get both pure of each kind of offense, blast and strike, but then you also get defenses for both type. Then also here you get the strike base, you know, for defense, depending on what role you get. Strike defense, or you can get blast defense. It depends on which one you get when you're getting your equipment. So go for a yellow or a red slot. It's only for Sun Family, but you can get this from co-op. Unfortunately, when I mention co-op, I know people get annoyed because nobody wants to play co-op, and the dual coin shop is even more tedious. So yeah, but it's the all you can do, to be honest, so you gotta take it. Okay, so the awakened version of this equipment, Explosive Clash, is very good. You can see it says Universe Survival Saga. On the last slot, you get to choose between melee or blast pure, and then you get defenses and whatnot, but you want to awaken this, but it needs you to have the base to awaken it, obviously. So you get this from the equipment medals, which is what's effective for you. But then if you want the awakened version, then I have to change my filter. So change this from Universe Survival Saga, and I believe I have to go to Universe Rep, Explosive Clash over here, and you can get pretty much base on top of it, so you'd be kind of just excelling yourself further. And then the defense is even higher, so that's good as well. You obviously get the memory from the Rush middle shop. Need you guys to know that for both, so you can actually get the awakened. I would recommend this equipment as well if you can get the first slot as a blast. I only have it as a strike, but if you can get it as a blast, it'd be very good. You can see you can get base blast, base strike. Base blast would be best for them, strike defense, and then special move and health restoration. It's literally optimal. The max optimal is kind of like their plat that I just showed you that's new to the game. So this is from the Zenkai Ultra Space Time Rush shop. Then of course you're gonna need the unawakened version, and you can get this from the equipment collection in God Key and the Z Medal exchange shop. So there's two places you can grab this one here. Very vital piece. But yeah, man, that's going to be it for the video. Hopefully the video was helpful. I held out on doing this so I could actually give you the best teams properly, especially with time going on, you know. They are blast orientated, so consider that when building what you're looking for. But if you're Zenkai bucking people, you could pretty much go for a balanced build in most cases. But the equipment is really what you want to focus on when thinking about whether they're blast orientated or strike orientated, defense orientated, etc. This is a range type unit, so I showed you things that are orientated towards that. But yeah, press the subscribe button, man. We're on this grind to 100,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys for watching. My name's Zakashi, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man.